Now, here's a situation that arrived in Cowboy last night, and I don't think there are definitive rules for Cowboy that would cover for this situation. If there is, somebody can give me the link to them, because it's not just about the basic rules of Cowboy. I'm talking about the Cowboy that we play in Virtual Pool 4. But there has to be certain paragraphs in rules that cover certain situations and specific situations that allow the game to have a proper outcome. And here's the situation that arose last night. If you look at the balls are laid out in their spots here just for the purpose of showing this. This is obviously the kitchen end here, where we are. This is the kitchen. And the one ball I've marked off because in this situation, the one ball is actually over here. And my cue ball was there, and I had to play a carom. We were in the carom situation in the game between 90 and 101. We were playing Cowboy doubles. Our opponents were on 100. And I tried to play a carom off the one ball around the rails, and I think I was trying to hit the 5. I don't know whether the 5 was on its spot, but anyway, the cue ball ended up somewhere down back in the kitchen. That doesn't matter. What does matter though is that in playing or attempting to play this carom shot, I potted the cue ball. Potted the one ball. So I potted the one ball in error. However, the 3 ball was covering the one spot. Now, that isn't a rarity in Cowboy when we play it, because sometimes you'll pot a ball and another ball will block the spot for the ball to be respotted, so the ball stays down in the pocket. However, with this situation, the 3 ball covering the one ball stays down in the pocket, or in that pocket. The incoming players come to the table and they don't have a one ball to scratch off. So my question is, why are they forced to play a deliberate foul in that situation? They were at the 101 phase where they have to scratch off the one ball, and the one ball wasn't there, and they ended up just having to play the 3 ball. So there must be a rule written somewhere to cover this situation. I don't think there is though. And you can't have your opponent forced into playing a deliberate foul when they've no other option. So what sort of solution would it be to have a rule where in this situation, this specific situation, that the opponents can't scratch off either the ball occupying the one ball spot, whether, let's say it was a 5 ball occupying the one ball spot, well, why not have them scratch off the next highest ball? Obviously that would be the 3. Or, as I say, it could be they're allowed to scratch off the ball that's occupying the spot of the one ball. So our opponents were forced to play a deliberate foul, and there was no proper way to resolve that situation. Now, the answer isn't simply, oh yes, you have to play a deliberate foul. There has to be a proper solution to that particular situation where the opponents are on 100, they need to scratch off the 1, I pot the 1 in error, and the 1 can't spot because the 3 balls occupying the 1 spot. The solution isn't, yes, you have to play a deliberate foul. There has to be another way out of that. Now, I wonder if anybody knows if there's any rules or the details of Cowboy go into any detail. Because I know there are different versions of Cowboy, but the ones that we use in Virtual Pool 4 certainly don't have a get-out clause for that particular scenario. I'd be interested to hear of anybody who's got any links or any posts where a situation like this has happened before, you can let me know.